I think that this production really begins to take our theater program back to the very roots of the settlement, the roots of the settlement movement, and begins to empower voices of our neighbors to be heard by the greater community. Frankly, I feel too often it's organized special interest groups, it's politicians, it's people who really are very removed from the community, who try to tell stories about the community, and in fact, those typically are not the real stories. The real stories are made up of the people who live and work and go to school and are in and of this community every single day. And very frequently, those stories are quite different than what you hear the local politicians talk about. This particular story is a story that, frankly, I hear frequently in real life. I can't tell you how many times I've heard this story over the course of the years. And it's an issue that is too often politicized and is not really, when you hear people talking about issues of immigration, the DREAM Act, again, the political connotations of this, it's all about sometimes these nebulous concepts and political stances on issues. What this story does is it begins to show the real personal, it begins to show how it affects real people that you like and care about, and people that are your neighbors that are encountering these problems. And yet we are unwilling, for a lot of reasons, to talk about this too freely. Mm-hmm. And it's my hope that in this new direction with our theater, that we begin presenting on stage these kinds of real stories and empower people to talk about it in authentic ways.